Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
All right. Yes, it is I, Smoking Jeremy B, and my buddy Austin Hacker, and we're going to change this layout. I thought more people would be here, but they're not. So we're going to go this way. Oh, why did it flip you? That was weird.
I don't know. We'll fix it.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, here we are, ready to talk a little football. And I was going over the offensive and defensive stats, where we rank it versus the good old Washington Commanders we play this week. And it doesn't look like it's going to be that good of a matchup for them.
No, it's very, on paper, very lopsided in Detroit's favor. But still an opponent that we can't overlook.
No.
You see these games where the other team kind of overlooks their opponent on the other side of the sideline, and that's when you set yourself up for some upsets.
Exactly.
Plus, we have to kind of come back out with the Detroit Lions brand of football that we're used to seeing this week. We did not execute our game plan to the level that we've seen so far under Dan Campbell against the Vikings. Props to the Minnesota Vikings and Brian Flores' defensive schemes, keeping Goff off his outside of his comfort zone all game. Offensive line needs to step it up big time this time around to protect Goff, to give him time to survey the field. And I flipped again. Let's fix that. Survey the field, get the ball out, and for the love of God, if it's 3rd and 20, I don't want to see a screen pass.
Amen. Amen. But at the same time, the screen passes have been the bread and butter of this offense. But I don't want to poo-poo on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm not trying to shit on it. It is our bread and butter. We do run that play, and we convert a good amount of third downs on that play. Just there's a time and a place to use that. If it's 3rd and 20 and inside our own 20-yard line, I think I'm going to go for a post route down the field or something.
Right.
Make it a little bit more manageable, especially if all night the screen plays just wasn't working against the Vikings. So the fact that we kept running it and it kept getting stopped was a bit questionable to me.
Yep. And I do have the injury report from today I'm going to add in here real quick. I just have to add it into my little bank of pictures to put up. There we go. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Ricky Sakat. Austin, you sound like you're talking about our Wolverines too. LOL. JB and Austin.
Yeah. Well, the Wolverines too could be thrown into that boat too. JB, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab my phone charger, but I'll be right back.
Okay. So Miles Frazier's out, Kirby Joseph's out, Pat O'Connor's out, Jacob Taylor's out, Pascal's out. Everybody else is questionable. You know who's not on that list? Panay Sewell. That means he's playing, boys.
All right. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun. All right, Joseph out. Oh yeah, you said that in the chat earlier.
Right. But it's good to see you, Ricky Sakat. This is for you as soon as I get this thing to queue up again. But yes, it is good to see you in the chat there, Ricky.
Absolutely.
The Huddle Sports app, for some reason, on Roku and Fire Stick is not working properly. That kind of sucks right now. But I did share it where it'll go into not only the One Pride Lions page on Twitter, but also the Raise Hail for the Commander.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. The girlfriend is the one that called it in to his family, Marshawn Nealon. This just came out. And he texted his whole family goodbye.
Oh no. Yeah, that's a sad story. I was reading more on that earlier today, and reports from like his family was that he was like dealing with these suicidal tendencies basically his entire life.
Yep.
Um,
And
so,
he also did it on the anniversary of his mother's death.
oh no.
And so it lends credence about when I said Mozzie Smith became one of his best friends on the Dallas Cowboys team. He leaves. The next day is his mother's anniversary of her death.
Hmm.
I think he just got overwhelmed with grief and couldn't face it.
Yeah, that's
I saw one fan saying he bitched out. Caleb Williams is like Geno Smith without pronouns. Oh, good Lord, Paul. But offensively, the Washington Commanders overall are not doing well. The most yards per game is the Buffalo Bills. And what's weird is they only have 224 passing yards per game, but 161.5 on the ground. And that sounds insane, right? But the Lions are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in offensive yardage with 225.6 through the air and 125.1. Now, in the rushing game, at 125.1, I believe we're 8th or 9th in the league.
let me see.
8th. We're 8th.
Eighth in the league.
The Washington Commanders, on the other hand, are at 139.9. They're actually above us in rushing. So they actually run the ball well. But I think a lot of that came before Austin Eckler was hurt. So, there's a lot to go into that
Mm-hmm.
because they're not running the ball anywhere near as good anymore.
So in terms of total offense, yards per game, the Lions are ranked around. What did you say?
Total offense,
Yeah. So ranked around
we're,
fourth in the league is what I see.
no, total offensive yardage, we're 11th.
Okay.
Washington is 15th. But they have a lot less passing yards per game, like almost 40 less. But they have approximately 15 more rushing yards per game. Scoring wise, that's another story. We're second in the league at 29.9, basically 30 points a game. We are
Mhm.
2 points off what we averaged last year at this time. And the Washington Commanders are 22.3 points per game. That's a touchdown difference right there, just an average point. Oh, Musgrave twisted his ankle in practice today. Their injury report looks like a CVS receipt. Oh, that's
Oh,
awful.
jeez. Yeah.
So we are not wearing the marshmallows. It is confirmed that we are wearing the regular away uniform, the white tops with the silver pants and the silver helmet as always.
Okay.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that either. I think we've kind of overused the marshmallow unis. Kind of good to see
There is
to give them.
there is a chance we see Malcolm Rodriguez this weekend and Grant Stewart.
We get them back. Cool.
Grant Stewart was limited in practice all week. Um, Daniel Thomas was a full practice all week, so I think he might be playing the safety, and that's good with Joseph being out
Mm-hmm.
to get him back right now. I still would probably start either Rock Yastin or what's the other one, Thomas Harper instead of him because they've been playing well.
Mm-hmm.
And President Trump will be in attendance as well.
Yes, he will. Honoring veterans. Well, it'd be nice to get if we can get or not Jack, if we can get Rodriguez back in the linebacking room, that'll be good to like keep those guys rotating out,
Right.
especially if Anzalone plays like shit like he did last week.
Oh yeah. But there's a lot going on. And it's looking well for us. We got a lot of people coming back. Mikai Wingo is actually starting working out, getting ready to be removed from the IR as well. So that's a good sign. He's been at the facility hanging out with Miles Frazier, and they were not only LSU teammates, they were from the same uh, fraternity.
Oh wow,
So that's kind of cool.
that is pretty cool. Yeah, getting guys back is always good,
We
and
will be dropping tariffs on their asses. I hope so.
I do too.
uh, I think it's going to be a big game. I think Mariota is a capable quarterback. He's not the same. I had a buddy tell me earlier the Lions would be undefeated, one loss at the very most if Benedict Arnold Johnson was still with us. Not with the O-line playing the way it has. It's been O-line miscommunication a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to put that all on Johnny Morton.
No. I honestly think we would be maybe a game better than what we are now. We might be 6-2 rather than 5-3.
Right. I think the game that we wouldn't have lost was Minnesota.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say
Because
we wouldn't be undefeated by any means.
we have a tendency to play bad week 1 every year. We barely got away with the win versus the Rams last year. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
What was it, 20-23 or 21-24, something like that? It was
It
a
was
very close
20 to
game,
24. 20 to 24.
but it took a last-minute touchdown to win it, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so.
So say what you want. We're a good team. We fell on our face. And they specifically talked about the miscommunication. Dan Campbell did.
Mm-hmm.
And for Johnny Morton to say there's no miscommunication, it contradicting the coach, that bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
And it only bothers me because Dan Campbell specifically said miscommunication between the coaches, and that stems down to the players. And then to hear him say, well, there's no miscommunication here, that makes no sense to me that he said that.
Mm-hmm.
It, it, it's mind boggling to hear one coach say one thing and his coordinator say another.
Well, it's like, isn't like an unspoken rule that you don't contradict your head coach?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's not a good look.
No.
And that's what I'm going to leave it at. I'm not saying Johnny Morton's a bad offensive coordinator. I think he's going through growing pains, and I think he will get better.
Well, this is his first OC job, right?
Yep.
I think before in the past he was like a passing game coordinator or like,
Caleb calls it the butt punch instead of the touch punch. Oh goodness.
so yeah, he was I think it was a passing game coordinator for the Broncos last year, and then maybe was
The
he
Bucks before that. Then he was with the Jets before the Lions.
was he all passing game coordinators or was he like an assistant head coach in one of those?
He's never been a coordinator. I
Okay.
just don't know what all he's been. I just know he's never been a coordinator.
So yeah, okay. So this is his first OC
The
job.
shocker.
Shocker.
Yes, I decided that, I paid for my streaming service. I might as well stay with it for now. Um, it was some toxic fans. And when I say toxic fans, it's fans that were friends of mine and they were at each other's throats. Um, and I get it. I love the fans that talk to me here. Every single one of them. I love my fans that are podcasts. Every single one of them. I love my friends that are podcasters. I hate when they take stuff out on each other and get personal. And I'll
hmm
leave it at that. There is no reason for our fan base to be worse to each other than we are our rival fan bases. I think the best comeback I saw in the chat that day, and I'm going to say it right now out loud. He goes, you think you know how to do it so much better than him? Then apply. Call Alan Park. That was the best comeback I saw. I thought it was great. And then I piped in and said, well, I actually did apply at Allen Park. I applied to be a part of the social media team when they were hiring. I figured, what the hell? I got the experience in the writing. I've got the experience with the podcast. I got the experience of being a part of the draft as a
hmm
credentialed media writer, which, you know, I back it up. That's the placard that sat in front of my seat and my credential right there. I was at the draft in 2024. And I'm proud of that because I don't know how many people are just a high school graduate and got to be published. Do I wish it was a paid position? Oh, hell yeah. Smoking gas! I wrote my prediction and I'm going to stick by it. I'm going to say it right now. 31-17. I think that's where we're going to end up. I I don't see that defense stopping our pass game. Ralph, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I don't see them stopping our run game because where they fail at stopping the run game is on the outside, which is
Yep,
what
and
we
that.
have where Jameer Gibbs feasts.
Yep.
They do not have a good run stuffer for cornerbacks on the outside. Mike Sandersville is their best corner, but at the same time, is that enough? God bless you, Ralph. I'm glad you're home. Oh, I did it for Paul, Bill. I did it for all of you. I love playing the music, though. I love my 70s porn music on here. 42 13 times they have give up the most over the top yards, and we have JMO. Hey, I'd love it.
He got that big contract. He better start
Yeah,
doing something because
he hasn't been targeted enough to blame
this is
him.
true.
And so I'm not doing that. I'm not being that guy. I'm not calling out JMO. I'm calling out Morton on that because he actually said, I failed him.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
So that's Johnny Morton not doing what he said he would do. I'm going to find ways to get JMO the ball. Well, when you only get your number called 4 times a game, and how Goff is, and we know how he is, he likes paying attention to the streets.
Hmm.
So let's break that down even further. If you drop your first pass from Goff, how often does he target you as right away?
It takes a few plays.
Even with Amon Ra, we've seen that
Hmm.
lately. When he drops that first one, he does not go back to him right away. And Amon Ra is the guy he trusts the most, and we know that.
Hmm.
But we've seen him dropping stuff we normally don't see. Normally, if it touches Amon Ra's hands, what happens?
He catches it.
Yes, I think Tesla needs to be incorporated in more.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Raymond isn't the same guy he was last year receiving the football. Yes, he's sure-handed and gets you a third down every now and then, but he doesn't stretch the field anymore. He's still fast, but for some reason he's not fast receiving, and I don't get it.
Maybe I think we just should have put Raymond as our kick returner.
Kick and punt returner. That's it.
Yep, yep, and have Tesla out there for his offensive snaps.
They won't put Mikey on Amon Ra because they're going to need him on JMO. That's my opinion. They need to have him on the fastest guy on our team. And if Tesla's in, they might even put him on him because Tesla's that fast.
Hmm.
But I love the fact we can have this discussion, that we have this type of depth in our room. How much do you hear about Tim Patrick at the other team he's at?
Who?
Tim Patrick.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't heard bupkis out of him all
No.
year. I think he caught a pass in week 3
That's
for
right. Yeah,
a touchdown, if I remember right.
I forgot even what team he went to.
Wasn't it the Jags?
I think it was Jacksonville. Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to a good game, one that we can be proud of and hold our head, because we don't lose back-to-back games like we used to.
No, we haven't. We have not lost back to back since 2021, I believe.
Over 2022.
2022. So still over 3 years.
Since week 8 of 2022, we have not lost back-to-back games. That's now 3 seasons ago.
Mm.
And I think that trend continues.
I believe so. I believe Campbell, spoke to the guys. Told them like, what we put on display against Minnesota is not Detroit brand of football.
We only
And
ran the ball 15 times and had 65 yards of total rushing.
that's not like us. We're
No. But at the same time, we did really good passing the ball that game. Hi, Megan.
Hi, Jeremy.
Broncos, fellas, easiest schedule in the league. Are they frauds or actually really good? Considering for the first time in franchise history, they won 7 straight games, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but who have they beaten?
I know. They haven't beaten anybody. I understand.
Have they even played the Chiefs yet?
Once.
And they
They-
beat them. Yeah, they did beat them. I remember.
So they beat the Chiefs. We didn't.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, shoot.
You know, if you start doing that who did they beat yet thing, there is nobody in the NFL that hasn't been beaten by one of the teams in the circle.
Yeah, I saw the circle of disparity, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Go away.
What did she say? What's she laughing at?
She was holding up a imaginary Simba singing "The Circle of Life."
Aww.
Put her daughter
It wasn't
in
the
there.
baby either. Oh, the daughter? It was the baby? Aw.
No, the baby.
Wasn't,
The baby is
but
in bed.
it was. Austin would totally do that. He would do it to
Mhm.
his mom's cats all
Heck
the time.
yes. I would do it. I'd hold your baby out like that.
If she was awake, I would.
I'd even go, ah, Sunday! Why not? Have fun with it.
Right? Gotta have
Life's
fun.
too damn short.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have fun. Like I said, I wrote it. I'm standing by it. We're winning 31-17. And I think it sounds right.
Yeah, I like that one. I'll say. Oh, I'll give him 3 extra points. I'll say 31-20.
I'm not scoring this whatsoever.
I can find that out for you in just a second. Dun, 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 dun. NBA.
Really.
88 to 74.
Pistons are winning
Pistons lead.
88 to 74. Yes.
Hey, they're 6-2.
Yes, they
They're
are.
better than the Red Wings.
They split their first 4 games and they have won ever since. So they're on a 4-game winning streak. And if they hold this out, this will be 5.
Ooh,
Ugh, let's
yeah.
not talk about it right now. About the Red Wings.
Yeah, the
Getting
Red Wings are losing 4-1 by the but the Rangers are actually a decent team.
Yeah.
So
How many have they won in a row?
I don't know. That's not in a row.
That's not what I meant.
unfortunately, Patrick Kane's back in the lineup, and I think that might be Caleb Williams eats corn the long way. Yeah, you know what's funny? They're like 1-6, and I tried to look at the NBA standings last night, and they're so bad they didn't even put the Nets in the Eastern Conference. They just left them in a line by themselves. I was dying on MSN.
That's funny.
Oh, I was dying. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, and you know what? The Rangers are a good team. Their goaltending is suspect at times, but we still need that defensive presence on the starting blue line that is other than Sider. I just feel like he needs a better running mate.
He's got Larkin. Larkin's great.
Oh, Dylan Larkin's amazing, but
Yeah.
he's off. He's on the forward line. I'm talking about back on the blue line.
I'm so bad at positions in hockey.
Y'all are talking way over me. I know nothing about hockey, so I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
The only reason,
What'd you say?
yeah, they're getting bit by everything that we hoped they would. They
Mhm.
lost a few players in free agency. The Pacers are falling apart.
Weren't they? Weren't they in the NBA
Wow,
championship last year?
they were runner up.
Trying
The
to
Pacers,
keep
yeah.
senior hockey league. They're not that
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Weren't the Pacers in the NBA thing,
Oh yeah,
the
they were. They were
championship?
runner up. They were runner
Okay.
up.
Well, I thought.
Wasn't that Oklahoma that won it all?
Was it OKC or Golden State?
Oh, Golden State was out early.
Okay,
Pretty sure
then.
of it. It was OKC. If the defensive line plays better and they start stopping people from getting the breakaways, yes.
Ow.
Yeah, OKC won it last year. Didn't OKC
I,
sweep them? Or damn near. It was at 4-1, I think it was. I know it didn't go very long.
I don't know. I don't pay attention really to the NBA all that
I
much.
know I don't pay attention much either, but I do pay attention to our Pistons, and Cade
I
looks
mean,
like
yeah,
the
I'll
superstar we
keep
paid him
track
to be.
of that and stuff. Oh, and they're up 94 to 74 now.
Yeah, they're on a tear. Let's see who our points leaders are right now. Points leader is Jalen Duren with 24. Cade Cunningham has 7 assists and 24 points. Jalen Duren has 9 rebounds, 8 defensive, 1 offensive. So he's having a game once again. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
Porter for the Brooklyn Nets has 20 assists. Is Damon, the point guard? He has 6 assists and 8 points. And their leader for rebounds is Claxton, with their center, with 6. We've outscored them in the third quarter so far, 34 to 19.
Oof. Ouch. This was posted on X about 4 minutes ago. Kate is going crazy here in Brooklyn with a windmill dunk after a steal. Cunningham has 12 points in the period and now totals 26 on 10 of 15 for shooting. Pistons are up 84-68 with 3:23 left. No.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. I hope he is right, and I hope we do win it. Uh, I think they're growing as a team. They're playing better team ball. They're sharing the ball better. They're moving the ball more. It's not the first person open takes a shot. They wait. They let the play develop. But they're also very good at fast break points. When they do get that offensive rebound and somebody's out front, they hit their man. It's awesome. But do you have it? What is your concern? Is that that offensive line of Washington? They give up sacks big.
So yeah, I'll give you like my keys to the game for Sunday. Um, as well as oh my gosh, I'll just hold my phone. I'll also give some like strengths and weaknesses that I've got for both teams. So obviously, the offense for Detroit is our biggest strength, with the averaging of 29.9 points per game. Our passing offense with Jared Goff, who has thrown for 17 touchdowns and on 3 interceptions so far this year. Um, Weaknesses as far as like from last week to this week, the penalties and the protection on Goff. We've got to eliminate the mental errors on the offensive line.
The
I don't want ever
procedural
see
one.
the
The
procedure. Yeah.
procedural. You
Hmm.
know, when you're talking penalties, you got to explain for the average man the procedural penalties, the false starts, the holdings, the little things.
The illegal formation, 2 men in motion without setting before the ball snap. Like
Right.
those stupid, small, completely avoidable penalties. They've got
Yes,
to
he
go
is.
away.
He is. He is in top 10 production or top 5 production for the year.
Hmm.
I think he's what second or third in yardage, first in completion percentage, tied for third or fourth in touchdowns right now. I have no complaints on golf.
No, I don't. Goff has been playing like Goff since he's been with the Lions. He's been really, really good. And then for Washington, their run game, they're using backs and quarterback runs. I believe, they run the RPO more often than any other team I've seen so far this year. Um, their
But that's
passing
also when they had Jaden Daniels out there.
that's
You know, there's a big difference there.
absolutely. And Mariota is the quarterback that can run those RPOs. Maybe not to the execution style like that Daniels can, but he can every now and then. Passing defense is vulnerable to for Washington. They've allowed high passing yardage totals this season. Quarterback downgrade, you're going from Daniels to Mariota, who's experienced but just isn't that dynamic quarterback that Jaden Daniels is. So those are my strength. Those are my strengths and weaknesses for both teams. My keys to the game is one: Detroit needs to get out and stay. Needs to get and stay ahead early. Spreading the field, attacking Washington's secondary. Defensive contain, being able to contain Mariota, which shouldn't be that big of a task. Avoid letting Washington's run game control the downs. Discipline and fundamentals, and then capitalizing on our advantages. We are entering this game as favorites, and we have more stability than Washington. We need to press the edge, given Washington's injuries with the quarterback, and mainly just getting the run game, exploiting the fact that Washington cannot stop the outside run. So I believe Gibbs will have a good game. Probably will rush for over 100 yards. I'll give him 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, I think Gibbs is going to eat this game. I think he's the one that's going to get off. Yeah, they're 26th or 25th in the league in passing against this year.
But a win here, it rebuilds our confidence after that stinger of a loss last week against an NFC North opponent. I think for Washington, this is like a must win to keep alive in their division.
I don't think they stay alive in this division. And technically, they're in third place, and that's only because Dallas has the tie. If Dallas loses this week and they lose, it's still there. It's still the same order. It's kind of like if we lose and the Packers lose, it's no ground loss.
Mm-hmm. But and then go into this game with that fuel that Washington came into our house last year and
Yeah, I
kind of
know.
smacked us in the mouth a little bit.
Yes, we need to be smart. I think we need to have the whole team do like Tua did there a couple years ago. Go take that judo class on how to fall. I think that's smart. Whew. Man, what a week it's been. Um, my heart, my condolences, and my prayers go out to the Nealon family, to Wyoming, Michigan, his hometown, to the Grand Rapids area that supported him while he was at Western Michigan. Uh, such a tragedy. My heart goes out to Fred Peterson, whose own cousin actually played football with him at high school.
And, I'll say this as well. If you're watching this and you're dealing with any sort of like demons or damaging thoughts, just know you're not alone. There are people that you can reach out to, that you can get help from. Yeah, just like that it says right there. Like you're not alone in this fight. Your life means more. And I'm bad at this off the top of my head, but you guys all know what I'm trying
Okay.
to say.
988 is the suicide prevention hotline. If you need help, please reach out. Please call or text there is someone there to listen. Yep, Dallas got him first. I'm not even going to be mad about it. It's awful what happened to him, and who's to say that it wouldn't have happened here? So there's a lot to it. I just thought he was an amazing kid. I heard everything about his reports and everything else. Uh, his combine launched him into the be a day 2 pick. He originally was considered a 5th rounder coming in because coming out of the MAC. Man, it's a shame.
Hmm.
Hey, thank you, Ricky. We appreciate you. Love you, brother. Um, let's break it down. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the status of the league. Bottom to the top or top to the bottom? Which way you want me to go there, Austin?
Well, I would say save the best for last, but since we're not in first anymore, I
Okay,
guess.
let's do that. Let's do that. Let's save it for last because it's more fun.
Okay.
In last place, Skull. It's like saying score, but with a cock in your mouth. In third place, but not there. 5-3. In second place, 2 years in a row, Kings of the North. It is the Detroit Lions at 5-3. And in first place, it's FT. Fuck the pack at 5-3-1. And just remember, we're coming out of Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good. I love everybody in the chat. It's been an amazing year, and I hope it continues to be an amazing year for all of us. Thank you for watching at home. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for reading my writing. If you need the link, I can put it up here again. There's the QR code. That'll take you to my writing. That is my satire one I did, and I thought it was pretty good. I don't know about you, Austin, but it was the Lions Mall the bye week is the first link you'll get. If you click my name in the article, it'll take you to all of my writings, including this week's preview of the Lions versus Commanders. And try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m., Austin and I, and possibly Adam, the Steelers guy, will
Oh,
be talking fantasy football with you. That'll be fun.
absolutely. Right here.
As always, God bless each and every one of you.
Turn it up, it's that time again. Jeremy B. Lyons, he's your best friend. Every weekday, Evan, you know the vibe. He's shouting one ride with that rocket drive. Rolling up the scene, light up that fire. Jeremy's in the booth, taking us higher. With a grin and a laugh, he's got the crowd in a blaze. Smoking out the haters in a rock star haze. The stories that inspire and riffs that will ignite. When one pride echoes, everything feels right. Jeremy Beelan, every day at 11. Yelling 1P ride like we're in rock heaven.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.